Hey Tracy, it's Nika here with a quick video to show you what I've done inside of your Acuity so that if you want to make changes to your availability in the future, you know where to do that. Now, I had to bundle your 3 calendars into 2 different groups because with your NLP session, the time you need before and after actually works out to 70 minutes. And with your paid coaching call, where people pay you via PayPal, that works out to 90 minutes, including the time before and after each call. So what I've done is I've just made your calendar available with the times you've given me into 90-minute slots. So it fits both of these calendars. As you can see, 9:30 a.m., 9 a.m. to 11:30, 11:30 to 1 p.m., and then 4 p.m. to 5:30 p.m., 5:30 p.m. to 7 p.m. This is the same for Tuesday and Thursdays. And then on Wednesdays, you've given me slightly different times. So I've just, there's little less availability, which is enough. You know, your calendar has enough slots. You don't want to give people too many slots because otherwise it looks like you're not busy at all. So this is the slot availability for these 2 calendars. Yeah, the NLP, which is your free session, and your coaching, which is your paid session. Then for the coaching call strategy, I have a different hour availability. So these are blocked into 60-minute slots because of the time you need before and after each call. So I've just rounded it up from hour, to hour within your availability. Again, the hours are the same for Tuesdays and Thursdays, and on Wednesday it's slightly different because you finish at 6 p.m. and here you finish at 8 p.m. So that's the first thing, okay? Now with your intake form questions, I've created the intake questionnaire for appointments. So if you go into edit here, you see the question, you see the little description here. You can change that, if you want to change the message or tweak it a bit, you can do that here in the description. Here are your questions that you want to ask and the Skype ID. And you see these little red stars. It means that these questions are, they have to answer them, otherwise they can't submit the questionnaire. And if you do make changes, make always sure to save the form. And as you can see here, show this form when clients schedule all 3 calendars, okay? So I'm not going to save because we haven't made any changes. So that's that. Now, to get the actual link, I've sent you the link in the email, so you want to bookmark that. But if you ever need to grab the link again, what I normally do is I have my appointment calendars bookmark in my browser. So when people go to it, when people ask me for it, I can just quickly check my browser and look at my bookmarks and give them the link. So I don't have to log into Acuity and spend time looking for it. But if you had to do that, you just look here in the scheduling page link and you make sure you pull down the menu and you grab the right link for depending on the sessions. Yeah. So then when you, like for the NLP strategy call, that's the link you give people. So you just right click, save, copy link address, and then you go to your email inbox and you email it to the people, or you put it on Facebook or wherever you put it. You can also embed these on your website. So you can use these bits of code to embed it in your WordPress site. Yeah, and so make sure you send them the right calendar. It's not one link for all the calendars, although you can do that. You can just use the general client scheduling page. So if we do that and we open a link in a new tab and we look over here, they can self-select what they want to actually book. I don't really like that, but if you want to do that, then by all means, go right ahead and make it happen. As you can see here, you can choose all the sessions, yeah, and so people can self-select. So if they click on here, it'll just open up with the availability for that particular calendar. Now, bear in mind, I'm in Malta right now, so I'm on Madrid time, and so that's why you see these funky times here. But if you change over to, it's actually the same in Malta. If we go over to, where was Melbourne? Melbourne, Adelaide, If we go, I don't know whether you're in Melbourne or Sydney, but let's just assume Melbourne. So you can see 10 a.m., 10:30 a.m., 11 a.m., etc., etc. So if people book here, it'll block out an entire hour. They just see the availability because it's a half-hour slot. The call lasts for half hour, but Acuity will actually block off the calendar, and it will also block off the calendar for the other calls when people book that. Okay, so I hope this helps. If you have any questions or if there's any issues, let me know and I'll troubleshoot for you.